so let's go to the very back of our mats and we'll just stand nice and tall. Just have your feet about hip distance. And just find the floor underneath you. Relax your shoulders, your neck. Feel like you could draw your belly in and up under the rib cage and just feel all the way through the crown of your head. You're lengthening up. And let's just take a big inhale, lift. And exhale, push through the arms. Again, inhale as we reach. And press. One more time, reach. And press. Draw the chin down, pull up in the abs, let's slowly round. All the way down, get a nice stretch here, just hang. Just let your arms be heavy and just hang down. Maybe pedal the knees a couple times. Just finding that stretch, that length. You can rotate around. Settle back to the center, soften your knees, and round all the way up. Pushing the floor away. Shoulders roll. Let's take a big inhale up again. Exhale, reach the arms, nod your head, pull up in the abs again as we come all the way down. And then from here, just go ahead and let your arms hang. Actually grab the opposite elbows, opposite hands, and bend the knees. Exhale, extend. Again, bend. Extend. One more, just nice deep bend. Extend. Getting the ankles moving, the stretch, release your arms, soft knees. And roll all the way up. Inhale up with the arms. Grab onto your left wrist and lift up and over to the right. Find that nice lateral stretch. And coming up. Other side, lift up and over. And up. Reach back, interlace your fingers behind your back and just open up through your chest and shoulders. Take a couple deep breaths here. Watch your posture. You're not arching your back in order to get the arms together. And breathe. Release the arms. Shake them out here. Rolling down to our first little plank. So here we go. Round it down. All the way. Soft knees if you'd like. Find the floor and go ahead and walk out into your plank. Spread your fingers apart. Push the floor away. Just find that length in your body. Feel like you're pulling yourself away from the floor without popping your tushy way up, right? We want to stay nice and level head, and just breathe a few breaths here. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, press the hips up, walk your hands back, hang it down, release your neck. Let your head hang, even let it turn side to side. Soft knees and round all the way up. From here, go ahead and just step your right foot a little forward. Not very far, just enough I popped up my back heel. Right? You can go even more narrow if you need to, but what I'm going to do is soften my right knee, draw my tail under, and then try to push my left heel back a little bit more. So I'm not in a full, losing balance, a full lunge, just enough to open up the front hip and press down to the floor with the heel and get that calf on that whole left side. So as we're in this position, squeeze your left butt, take your left arm up, and just find that stretch down the front side. And if you need it to be bigger, you can step a little wider, but what I'm more concerned about is keeping our back straight and flat and not arching. So again, drawing your tail under to open up the front of this hip. And then go ahead and step back, and then we'll go to the other side. So a little step forward with the left foot. Right heel might be popped up for right now, that's fine. Tuck your tail and then try to push that heel down. So we're getting nice calf stretch, nice hip opener. Bring your right arm up. You could even stretch over a little bit to the left. Again, keep squeezing your right butt cheek. That's going to help open that hip a little more. You can soften the front knee. Just find that lift. And then go ahead and step back out of it. Good. All right. Going back to a plank again. Exhale, roll it on down. Hang here. Soft knees, and then find your plank again. Spread your fingers apart. If you need to go in your forearms, please go in your forearms if your wrists don't like this. And just find your hold. Breathe. And we're just gonna breathe a couple more breaths, pulling the waist in. Pull up your quads, get your thighs working. Get the back of your legs, your butt working. Your arms are pressing away. So we feel that weight nice and distributed evenly throughout our whole body. And then we're just gonna go ahead and pike up again and walk it on back. Hang down, release your neck, bend your knees, and round all the way back up. So as you're standing here, make sure your feet aren't too far apart. Walk a little forward. So I just have them like an inch or so apart, not very far. We're gonna work with just a little balance before we get moving some more. So we'll start on the right leg. So right foot is planted, find a focal point, arms are resting by your sides. Take your left leg, try not to bend your right knee. So try to keep that leg nice and pulled up. And we're just gonna take the left leg and start to lift up and pull that knee up. Now, I don't care how high that knee is, only as high as you don't compromise your posture and start leaning and also start rounding. Feel a length. Watch that left hip doesn't swing up to compromise, right? Keep your hips even. You'll put your hands on your hips. We're just gonna hold here. Find your inner thigh on that right leg and squeeze your right butt. Another breath. And replace that foot. Left foot is down, same thing. Pull up from the quad, engage your glutes and your inner thighs first, and your abs, of course, and then let's just float up that right leg. Again, as high as it works for your body without compromising your posture. Try to create some length and hold and replace that foot. So I'll come a little forward, maybe you'll be able to see me better. All right, we're going back to that right leg. Keep it long. Because what happens a lot of times when we lift a leg, we do this, is when I lift a leg, we kind of go like this and dump our hip, or we start to bend our knee, right, to kind of protect ourselves. But I'm not engaging the correct muscles for my posture and for balance. So that's why I want to work on this just a little bit. Okay, guys. So right leg is down, squeeze that right butt cheek. Here we go. Pull your abs in, hands can go on the hips, left leg comes up. Now from here, I'm just gonna take my left leg and reach it back a little bit. Maybe my toe taps the ground, and then pull that knee up. Let's do it again. Just reach it back, nothing else is moving. So I'm not letting my leg go so far back that it causes my body to pitch forward, or it causes my low back to grab, right? You can just tap the ground behind you. One more. And replace the left foot. Exhale, right leg lifts, pull up in the abs, and here we go. Just reach it back, maybe tap it, and pull the knee up. Exhale, and up. Yes, you might start feeling your ankle, which is fine, right? We need to have that ankle strong and stable for our balance. Reach. One more time. Reach. Replace that foot. All right, here we go. Back to the right leg. Plant it down, pull up the quad. Here we go. Bring in the left leg up. This time, as my leg goes back, I am going to pitch forward so I can bring that leg a little higher. And then as I come up, bend the knee back. Now I'm trying not to touch the floor. If you need to touch the floor in between, go for it. I don't care how big your range is. What works for you, what challenges you. Right? I don't want you to fall over, but what muscles are engaging so you don't fall over? Go slow. Yes, I feel my foot. Yes, I feel my ankle, my calf, my leg. Everything is working. One more time here, guys. Reach. Up. Replace that foot. All right, other side. Here we go. Pull up the abs. Bring the right leg up. Hold. As we shoot it back, we just start to hinge a little forward and slow. Move slowly. Breathe. Again, take your time, lift the knee. Again, ground into the big toe. A lot of times that big toe loves to lift up, right? I want to try to get all my toes pressed, my whole foot, ooh, working, right? Take your time. Abs in one more time. And up. And replace. All right, shake it out. I'm going to come back to the back of my mat and go into a roll down again. So hopefully you felt that nice pull up, that engagement, right, for a balance. Roll all the way down. It's so important for us to work balance. Bend the knees, get a good stretch here, guys. One more time, bend. And then soft knees, let's find our plank again. So come on out. Find that length. Push the floor away, pull up your quads, inner thighs. Your shoulders are flat, meaning they're not pulled apart so much that I'm rounding my back, but they're not pinched either. So they're just kind of flat. You know, that can be hard to feel and find on your own. And breathe for 3, 2, set your knees down. Open the knees wide and let's just press back into a child's pose. Find that nice stretch. And round all the way back up. All right, from here, coming into a wide stance with the arms. We're gonna just go through a few little push-ups, get some upper body here, get us warmed up. All right, I'm gonna find my plank. Now you don't have to stay in plank to do the push-ups. You can just drop your knees down exactly where they are in order to modify. But here we go. Bend the elbows and push the floor away. Again, bend and we push. Take your time. Nice long neck. Bend. Press. Only go as deep as we don't compromise the shoulders again. Last 3. You want to always put the knees down. 2. One more. 1. Set your knees down. Go into that stretch. If you need to take a wrist stretch, take a wrist stretch. Spread your fingers apart. All righty. Okay. From here, let's come on to our forms. Give our wrists a quick little break here. So come on down. Press your palms down into the mat. So right now it's in 90 degrees. Knees are underneath. You can have your toes curled under right here. Plug your shoulders back. Exhale, tuck your tail and scoop up into the belly and feel that hollowed out feeling. And then inhale, just find flat back. As if you're squeezing your mat into you. Let's do it again. Round it up like a little cat. Inhale, find extension. Again, exhale, draw the belly, and that's what's curling the toes or curling the butt under. One more. Exhale. And find your flat back. Now feel that energy of squeezing the elbows in towards your thighs. Find your armpits. Push down into the forearms. We're going to do that tuck, add a little knee lift. Exhale, scoop the belly and knees lift. And then down. Not very high. Scoop the belly, knees lift. And down. Once again, exhale, abs in, just a little lift. And down. Draw the abs in, we lift. And down. Again, scoop and a lift. One more time, we're holding. Exhale, tuck, lift, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down a moment. Try not to change anything. If you look at your arms, make sure your hands are the same distance apart as your elbows are. Okay? So right under the shoulders. Here we go. Spread the hands apart. You're going to exhale, tuck your tail. Lift the knees. Step your right leg back. Bring it in. Left leg back. Bring it in. Again, right. Bring it in. Left. So it's like, oh, I'm going to plank, but whoop, no, I'm not. Out and in. Shoulders are pressed open. Chest is open. Squeeze in the underside. Oh, I almost went to plank. One more set. Right. Left. Set the knees down. Take a little break. So you should be feeling the underside of the arms, armpits into the lats working. Yes, feeling some energy through the front and through the shoulders, but keep finding that opening into your chest because we are going back. We're gonna add some stuff to it. All right, onto those forearms. Now, curl your toes under again, guys. All we're gonna do is straighten the arms from here and then bring them back down. Okay, try it again. Just straighten and back. What I don't want you to do though is when you straighten your arms and bend them to move your hips back and forth. It's just the chest going up and down. So I'm working the underside of my arms. If I do this incorrectly and straighten and sit back, then I will feel absolutely nothing, okay? So I really want you to feel that push the floor away and squeezing the elbows narrow because they're gonna wanna swing out, especially if we're tight through our shoulders. Those elbows are gonna really wanna swing out. All right, adding to this, you can stick to that, right? Always go back if you need to. Tuck your tail, lift the knees, tap the knees, straighten the arms, drop the elbows, lift the knees, drop the knees, straighten the arms. Again, knees down, elbows down, knees lift, hold, right leg extends, pull it in, left leg extends, pull it in, knees down, straighten the arms, elbows bend, hover the knees, left leg taps out, comes in, right leg taps out, comes in, drop the knees, straighten the arms, drop the elbows, hover the knees, right leg comes out, hold, left knee goes down, straighten the arms, bend the elbows, stay here, straighten the arms, down, one more, straighten the arms, elbows down, hover the left knee, pull the right knee in, pull the left leg out, hold, drop the right knee, straighten arms, 1, down, 2, down, 1 more, 3, down, pull up in the belly, hover right knee here, guys, left knee comes in, drop the knees down, straighten the arms, drop the elbows, hover the knees, set the knees down, hover the knees, right leg goes back, left leg goes back, drop the knees, straighten the arms, drop the elbows, straighten the arms, drop your elbows, straighten arms, elbows down, knees lift, right knee comes in, left knee comes in, knees go down, straighten the arms, hover the elbows 1 inch off the ground, pull up in the belly and pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, straighten up and sit on back. Find a nice big stretch here. Stretch out those arms after that. Let's come all the way up. Reach your arms up. Bend the left elbow. Grab onto your elbow and find that stretch in the tricep there. Breathe. Other side. Hopefully you felt that whole underside of our arms working, right? Yes, obviously a little bit through the shoulders, but the more you can get the elbows in, the more it's going to work back here and the triceps and less in the front of the shoulders, right? So it just takes a lot of opening as well. All right, guys, let's go ahead and come onto our bottom for a second. Get some water. All right. So have the legs straight out in front of you. Find that lift in your spine, arms out. Make sure you're nice and centered. Here we go. Exhale, draw the abs in. We're just going to slowly roll down. 1 bone at a time. Reaching the arms back. Inhale, lift the head and shoulders, and very slow roll up. 1 bone at a time. Try to go slow as we come forward a little bit. Coming all the way back up, roll back down. Take your time. Imprint every little bone into the mat. Arms reach. Find a hold here for a second. So with your arms reaching back overhead, make sure your ribs are pressed down. You feel connected to the mat in your back, your thighs. So I want you to feel those muscles we just worked on, the Under the arms, right, the triceps, the armpits, the lats, feel those muscles. So your arms aren't just hanging here. They actually have some work. Take it out of the neck. Inhale, lift. Feel those arms still work. Exhale, use your abs. So I want you to still feel the arms working. One more time down. Take your time. Slow down, down, down. And back. Circle the arms around and bring your arms down to your mat. Bend the knees. Have the feet planted here for a moment. Exhale, draw your right leg to tabletop and the left leg matches. Squeeze them together. Reach your arms long. Exhale, use your abs to lift up your head and shoulders, holding here. You can always support your head if you need to, but I'm gonna add some stuff with the arms. Rotate palms, face your body. From your exhale, extend the left leg out as you reach the right arm back overhead. And then bring it back in, inhale. Right leg out, reach the left arm back, exhale. Trying to stay nice and controlled so the opposite side is not moving. Little unilateral work. Again, it takes a little brain here, right? Reach, opposing arm, opposing leg. Try not to move the opposite side. You can always practice this here with the head down. Perfectly fine. Your choice. Couple more. Exhale, bring it back. Exhale. One more set. Left leg and right. Bring it back. Grab onto your knees. Pull yourself up a little bit more, then settle your butt. Hands back behind your head. Exhale, we're going to twist to the right knee, but straighten the right leg. Back to center. Twist to the left, but straighten the left. Little change up. Back to center. Right leg extends, twist right, squeeze your bottom. And to the left, and back. To the right. Squeeze it back here, guys. Left, resist. Right. Again, we wring it out, back to center. And twist. Exhale. One more time, right. Left, we're gonna twist, hold to the right. Hold here, guys. Bring your right leg up and lower it down. Exhale up. Nice long straight leg. 3 more. Lift, stay in your rotation. And 2. And 1. Lower it down, bend the knee, come to center. Twist to the left, stretch that leg. We kick it up for 5. Both shoulders up, 4. And 3. 2, one more time. And 1. Bend it back in. Hold here, crunch a little higher, and hug your knees into your chest for a moment. From here, keep your knees kind of tight and then drop your tippy toes down so they're not too far away from me. I almost want you to feel that you're squeezing your heels towards your butt a little bit and find a little activation in the back of the thighs as if you're squeezing a ball here. Okay, from your arms just out just to get a little choreography with our head down. We're going to let the knees fall to the right and tap the toes to the left and then right to the other side. So knees right, toes left. Pull up in the abs and they switch. So I'm really not, I'm trying not to let my hips really lift right now, but they might a little bit as we go along, okay? But as much as I can, I'm trying to find that stability through my pelvis. So you can always put your hands on your hips and feel, how is it going? Sink your abs in. One more time. Come to center, hold center. Have those legs tight. Find your hamstrings. Arms up. Exhale, curl up head and shoulders. Hands back. You can always lay head down. Okay, here we go. Knees to the right, toes left, and we lift over. Inhale, then exhale. Exhale. Again, they tap. They tap. One more time, knees right, knees left. Now I'm going to go to the right, add a leg extension. Knees right, hold. Extend the legs. Tap the ground. Now to the left. Exhale, extend the legs. Bend. To the right. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend to the left. Exhale, extend. Bend to the right, extend. Upper body's not moving here, guys, but I am gonna add something in 1 second with the upper body. One more time, knees left, extend. Now hold here. Now when the knees go to the right and extend, I'm gonna twist to the left. Knees to the right. As they extend, twist to the left, come back center. Knees to the right. When they extend, twist right. Back to center. Knees, and we twist. So they're going to an opposing side. So this is where if the hip lifts a little bit, that's okay. Over to the right. Over to the left. And I'm tapping that floor every time. It's a tap, tap. Tap, tap. To the left. Hold it here, guys. Hold the legs to the left. Crunch 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 5. Bend the knees. Tap them and legs to the right. Look to your left. We crunch 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't lose it. 1. Bend. Come back to the center. Pull the knees into your chest. Give me a little tail hip and tap. Pull the knees to your chest. A little tail hip and tap. Knees to chest. Upper body lifted if you can. If not, head down. Keep those legs tight. Up and tap. 4 more and up and tap. 3 more, guys. Up. Tap. 2 more. Up. 1 more time. Up. Tap. Lower the head down. Keep the legs together. Take your arms out in a T or in a goalpost. Let both knees fall to the right. Find that nice rotation. Breathe into your chest on that left side through your back and hip. And then pull your abs in. Exhale, legs come up over to the other side. Breathe again. Feel that stretch. Bring the knees back to the center. Stretch the legs out onto the mat. Go in an external rotation onto your legs. So feel that wrap in your hips. Squeeze it, right? Squeeze your legs together. Arms overhead if you can. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Ooh, all the way up. Feel those abs. Ooh. And stretch forward. Coming all the way up. I'm still in that little turned out position. Ooh, I hope you guys felt your belly on that one. Nice and tall. Find that wrap. Even readjust. Get your butt squeezed underneath you. Squeeze your inner thighs. Find that lift. Hands behind the head. Exhale, we twist to the right. Now twist a little more. Inhale, center. Twist to the left. A little more. Inhale. So it's an exhale, then get all the breath out. So that second twist is getting all your breath back to center. Exhale. Now squeeze the inner thighs more. And twist. Find that connection. Can you squeeze your heels harder to each other and squeeze your inner thighs harder? Exhale. Exhale. Back to center. To the left. Exhale. Grow tall. Back to center. Again, we go right. Right. Center and left. Left. One more time. Right. Right. Center and left. Left. Hold here. Take the arms out like a T. Exhale. Twist to the right. Reach to the outside of the right leg. Coming up, back to center. Exhale, we twist left. Reach to the outside. Left palm goes back. Come all the way up top. Can you squeeze your inner thighs tighter? Twist right. And reach. Make sure those legs are glued, guys. Center. Exhale, twist. Stretch. Up. Wrap the legs a little bit more. Twist. Reach. Use your abs. One more time, twist. Reach, up, center, hold the arms, squeeze your legs. If you need to bend the knees, but let's find that posture. Squeeze your inner thighs. Arm circles here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sit taller. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the legs. 5, 6. Squeeze your butt. 7, 8, 9, 10. Circle again, but bring the arms forward. Sit tall. Sit tall. Little circles all the way forward. Circle. Circle, reverse the circles as we open and back out. Circle, circle, all the way as far as you can go without compromising your shoulders. Bring them back, reverse, circle, circle, sit taller, squeeze your thighs, circle, all the way back, hold here. From your right arm comes up and down, left arm comes up, sit a little taller and right. Like I said, if you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. If you feel this in your quads or your hips, but let's try to get the inner thighs and the belly instead. Left arm, or you can sit up on something if this is too much today. Both arms, here we go, both, back, both, sit taller, both, abs in, 3, 2, hold here, grow taller, 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 and reach the arms down. Go ahead, now bend the knees if you haven't. Give your hips a little stretch here for a second. So hopefully with that rotation, you feel the whole inner thighs all the way pulled up to work on the posture. All right, big stretch. All right, guys, swing it on around. Gonna go ahead and come down onto the forearms. Let's get some tush work here. All right, so come down on your forearms. Now you can make fist, palms down, interlace, what feels best for you, but watch we don't compromise the shoulders. So you can play around with it. We won't be here all day. Here we go. Shoulders pull back, knees underneath you. Go ahead and slide the left leg all the way back. Now feel your inner thigh on that right side. Pad up your knee if you need to pad your knee up as well, okay? Both butt cheeks are squeezing. You're gonna take the left leg, lift it up, tap the ground. Just hip height, or only a slightly higher if you're not compromising into your back. So it's okay if the leg does go a little higher as long as you feel in your glutes, not your low back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg there, little lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try not to sink into that right leg. Pull up in your abs and inner thighs. 3, 2, hold here. Point your toe, little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze inner thighs. 5, 6. Long neck. 7, 8, 9. Reverse. And 1, 2. Keep squeezing. 3. Pull your abs in here, guys. Make other muscles assist the work. 3, 2, 1. Tap the ground. Bend your knee in. Shoot the leg out. Lift it up. Tap, bend it in. Try not to move your back. Try to keep it stable as we bend the knee in. Shoot it back. Bend the knee in. Squeeze. 5. Lift. 4. Lift. 3. Squeeze. 2. 1. Hold that leg long. Reach it longer. Little lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend the knee in. Hold it here. Flex your foot. Imagine you have a tennis ball behind your knee. So bring that heel up and we bring the knee up and then all the way back forward. Exhale up. Imagine you got that tennis ball behind your knee that you're squeezing onto the whole time. So we really fire up the hamstring and the glute. So squeeze both butt cheeks here. Both sides are working. But again, if you start feeling that right hip take over, try to pull up into the right inner thigh and try to lean to the left a little bit. Use your obliques. Last 3, 2, hold it on 1. We pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay here. We're going to go down 3 counts, up 1, down, down, down. Quick up, down, 2, 3, and lift. Down, 2, 3, and squeeze. Down, 2, 3, and up. 1 more, 2, 3, and hold. Down quick, 1, slow 3. Down quick, we go up, up, up. Down quick, up, up, up. Stay with me, up, 2, 3. You got it, guys. Up, 2, 3. 2 more, up, up, up. 1 more, up. Hold, 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 hold. Squeeze the inner thighs. We pulse again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the knee down. We're not done. Bring your left arm up. Bring your right arm in. a little bit. So I'm making a fist, my hand and fist are level. Knees are together, shoulders are back, up in the belly. We take that left leg, open it out, close it back, open it out. So I'm opening my hips and my shoulders, trying to keep them still aligned so I'm not twisting in my back, because that's the whole concern. I don't want to twist in my back. I want to stay stable. Make sure I'm engaging through my glutes and my hips rather than my back. Last 3, and up, and 2, and hold, pulse, 1, 2, get the knee higher than the foot, so check it out, watch the foot's not way up here, get your knee up, and 4, 3, 2, 1, lower the knee, bring the knee up, kick forward, knee, down, and up, re-kick, bend, down, and up, and kick, pull, use your abs, you guys, kick, down, and kick, 3 more times, kick, try not to lean over to the right leg, use your abs to stretch your leg long, and down, 1 more, kick, and down, stay here. I'm gonna go ahead and stretch out my left leg, rotate around, so now my right knee is bent under me, left foot down, try to push your hips up, readjust the right arm if you need to, push your pelvis forward, reach your left arm up, hold here. Now you can stay just like this or get your right leg behind you right into that side plank. Pull up in the waist. Take the left arm, swoop it under. You can always keep the right knee down. Swoop it under and up. 3 more. 3, find that rotation. And 2, up, and 1. Up, bring your right knee in, set your hips down. Right leg forward, left knee back. From here, I'm gonna go ahead and stretch up over towards the left. Find that big, big stretch all the way on that right side we were just working on. Lift up and over to the right. Again, up over to the left. Find that length. And back around. Again, up over. Stretch. And back. Now take your right hand behind you a little bit. You might have to readjust positioning. And what I'm going to do is push the floor and lift my hips and stretch my left arm over. Now look down at your right hand. Keep pushing your pelvis forward so we're getting a nice opening through that left hip. And then come on down. From here, I'm going to take my right leg. Actually, I'm going to switch it because I want to stretch that right hip and bring my right leg over my left. Because let's stretch out that stabilizing hip. And that's the one that has a tendency to start to grab a little bit more, but we are working that side now. So let's just get a little stretch here. Try to anchor the hips down. If you need to extend the bottom leg out instead for knee purposes, please do so. But let's just get a quickie stretch here. Okay. All right. Oh, coming to the other side. So I'm going to flip around so you can see me better. And we'll go to the right leg now. It's going to extend. The left leg is going to stable. Okay, here we go. Come on down here, guys. Shoulders are back. Hopefully that was a decent break. Here we go. Slide the right leg out. Pull up into the abs. Readjust where you need to. Here we go. We lift it and tap. Again, as high as we're not compromising the back. So I don't want to lift it so much that I feel any pressure. Right? I want to feel all my core stabilizers working, right? Our abs, ribs. You're going to feel some in your back extensors through your shoulders. That's fine. 2 more. 1 more. Hold here, little lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze your inner thigh and butt. 9. Hold. We got little slow circles. 1. They're slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. And 1, 2. Squeeze the inner thigh. 3. That'll help you. 4, 5. Pull up your pelvic floor here, guys. 7, 8, 9. Hold here. We're going to tap the floor. Bend it in. slide and reach. Tap the floor, bend it in, slide and reach. Again, watch upper body. Use everything you have. Try not to lean most of your weight in the arms. Try to get your center to do the job for you. Again, try not to lean to that left leg or twist our body. One more. Hold here, reach, a little lifts. 1, 2, long, 3, long neck, 4. Try not to let your head hang either, right? We want to keep it up. We don't want to let it hang down and look between. You can look and glance real quick, but I want that head up. Bend the knee in. Bring your heel towards your butt. Feel like you have that tennis ball. Squeeze it, and we lift the knee, and then we bring it right back. Again, up and down. Keep squeezing. Flex your ankle. That'll help, especially if you're a cramper. Flex your ankle. Take breaks if you need to, but try to keep going, okay? Try to stay with me. Pull your abs in. We have 4, 3, 2. Pull up that left inner thigh. Hold here. Little lifts here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold here. This is our 3 count. Here we go. Down, down, down. Up quick. Down. 2, 3, and squeeze. Down. 2, 3. Abs in. Down, 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 and lift. 2 more. 2, 3. Get that heel close. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Down quick. Here we go. Down and up, up, up. Down, up, up, up. Down, up, up, up. Down and up. 2, squeeze. Down, up, up, up. Slow up. Unless I already did this again. I can't remember now. And hold. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down. Correct me if I did the same thing twice. All right, here we go. Bring your left arm in. Right hand is coming out, so I'm on my hand. Open the shoulders a little bit. Readjust if you need to. Here we go. Right knee is going to open and close. Use your abs to keep your hips open. Readjust that right arm. Watch your shoulders in creeping up. I really like to think that I'm pushing the floor away from me and trying to keep my collarbones open, my chest open to help me out. Couple more here, guys. Up. 1 more. Hold it. Pulse it. 1, 2. Get the knee up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. We add the kick. We lift, kick, bend, down. Again, watch the shoulder. It wants to help us. Pull your abs in on a kick. The more you pull your abs in, the better. Breathe. Keep going, guys. Almost done. Home stretch. Up, kick. Down, up, kick. 2 more. Up, kick. 1 more. Up, kick. And down. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and stretch out my right leg. Start to shimmy around on my side. Push the floor away. Get your right foot grounded. You can stay here or bring that left leg. Reach the arm. And we twist under and open. And we twist under and reach. And 3. Open and 2. Open and 1. Open. Come on down onto your left hip. Bring the right knee back. Find that mermaid position here. All right. I'm going to stretch up over to the right. Stretch that left side. And up, over. Again, just a little side to side. And back. Again, over. And back. 1 more time. Over. Now let's take our left hand back behind us. Pull the hips up as you reach your right arm back. Look at your left hand, so pull the left shoulder down. Squeeze your right butt cheek, so we're opening the front of that hip. And bring it on around. Let's stretch out that left hip. So switch the legs. Again, you can straighten out your bottom leg if you need to. Try to get both cheekies down. Try to keep your foot as flat as possible. right, to get the stretch. I'm pulling the knee up, finding that lift, finding your posture. Again, keeping our hips down. Just breathe for a second here, guys, after that. I'll do another hip stretch in 1 second. All right. So let's go ahead and come on around. Come down onto your forearms behind you. Cross your right leg over your left, and you can pull the knees in and just rock a little side to side, stretching out through that right hip. If this is not enough for you, you can lay down and do full figure four or actually come all the way up. Try not to let your shoulders sink. Go ahead, switch sides, pull it in, stretch it out a little bit. And then go ahead and come all the way up. All right, extending our legs nice and long. Shoulders roll a couple times. Take the arms out. As we roll down, right leg's gonna come up. Okay, here we go. Chest is up. Draw the abs in. Slowly roll down. Once we hit our shoulder blades, right leg comes up. Grab behind it for a second. Pull yourself up. Anchor left leg down if you can. Scoop up the abs. Flex and point right ankle. 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Reach your arms long. Suck your abs in and hover the left leg. Start pumping the arms. We're going to do our 100 here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. Scissor the legs. Hold here. Grab if you need to. Pull yourself up more. Abs in. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Hold. Scissor the legs. Grab up if you need to. Readjust the neck. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Really pump here, guys. One more. Exhale. Hold. Switch the legs. Grab on. Release your neck or head down. Tight legs. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Out. One more. Out. Hold. Grab your leg. Pull yourself up. Flex and point the left ankle. And 3, 2, 1. Lower the right leg. Lower your head for a second. Give your head a little break. You can walk down your leg if you need to hold it lower than up on the calf for you. Here we go. Exhale. Curl it on up. I'm reaching up to my calf again. Hover the right leg. All right, I'm going to scissor the legs. Hold. Now I'm going to take my legs and circle them out and around till my left leg is back. Scissor the legs. I'm holding the right. Going to open them out. It's called helicopter. And then grab that left. Scissor the legs. Hold. Circle around. You can put your hands behind your head if you wanted a little bit more work. Circle around. Scissor. Circle around. Hold here. Grab onto your left leg. Stay. We're going to reverse it. I'm going to open, circle around, grab my right leg. Scissor. Hands can go behind the head. Circle around. Scissor. Squeeze your butt. Only let your legs go as wide as you have that control. Scissor. Open. Ooh, and scissor. One more time. Open. Scissor. Grab on. Lower the head. Lower the left leg. You can grab behind the right thigh. Give the knee a little hug for a second. If you felt some clinking around in those hips, I know I do too. There could be some tightness through the hip flexors, right? Maybe you just don't go as wide. You keep it a little bit more narrow and use your inner thighs more than letting the hip flexors start to take over. And that might solve that problem as well. Sometimes we make it so big that our body can't stabilize and those hip flexors start grabbing. Okay, from here, hug both knees in and roll just a few times. Get your back rolling. One more time. And up. All right, need to do some stuff prone before we run out of time. get a little back work. I know, not everybody's favorite, but it's probably necessary. That's why it's not our favorite thing, because we don't want to do it. But we have to work our back. I know. Join me, okay? Please do it with me. Reach your legs out long. Take your hands just outside of your shoulders. Legs together, if that's okay in your low back. If not, they can be apart. Tuck your tail. Squeeze the elbows in. My elbows are actually hovered off the ground, but not very high. From here, just give me a little lift of your chest and the upper back and down. I don't care how high you go, as long as you're not compressing into your low back and you feel as if you're doing an upper back bend, meaning I'm trying to get my back to go in that opposing direction, right? It goes forward all day long. We need to try to combat that forward shoulder, right? The rolled shoulders by doing this. And that's why it's not comfortable for a lot of us. I actually used to always hate doing prone exercises. When I first started doing Pilates, I was like, oh, I hate doing this. But now I see the necessity of it, how important it is for us. One more time. Inhale and back. Now I'm just gonna hold into a little hover. Open the collarbones here, guys. Suck your tummy in. Take your left hand and just carefully slide it out in front of you. I don't care how far it goes, and then slide it back. What I don't want you to do, now the right hand, is twist your body or let your shoulder creep up. Try to stabilize those muscles right across your mid-back to move the arm. One more time, and then we'll add a little bit more flow in our shoulder blades. So now as my left arm goes forward, I'm gonna actually start to come across to the right and then bring it back. And now my right arm, I'm gonna come across to the left and slide it back. So I am trying to get a little elevation in my scapula, then pull it back. Over, right? Because it has to move with me. My shoulder blade needs to move. That's the thing too, is we can't just have it stuck. You know, we always say, pull our shoulder blades down our back, pull them back, pull them back. Well, we need to make sure they can move, right? They need to move up and down, right? That's their job. Move. One more side. Right, slide, left. Hold right here. Tuck your tail again, guys. Can you hover your legs this time? Tuck your tail a little bit more. Hover your hands now. Fire up that upper back and start beating your heels. Just beat those legs together. Squeeze them tight. Now, can we do that same thing? Let's not do the twist though. As we beat our heels, stretch out the left arm, bring it back. Right arm, bring it back. Pull your abs in more. Left arm, bring it back. Right arm, bring it back. Find a tempo with your legs. One more time. Right arm. Hold here. Tuck more. Squeeze the legs tight. Reach the arms back by your hips. Open and close the legs. 1, 2. And I'm not bringing my arms super far. 3. Squeeze inner thighs. 4, 5, 6. Reach further. 7, 8. Tuck you guys. 9. Hold it. Reach it long. Lower the legs. Lower down to the ground for a second. If you're ready, carefully push yourself up and back into a child's pose. You can open the knees wide, sit on back, stretch out your back after that. Round, round, round if you need to. And rounding all the way up. So like I said, we need to make sure our shoulder blades can move all over and stabilize. Right? We don't want them to live up here all day, so that's where we need to stretch and open, but we do need to work that mobility of our shoulders, right? Really important for us, and keep them moving, right? So they don't get frozen, because that can happen as well, which is no fun at all. I watched my mom go through frozen shoulder. That was awful. Don't want it. Come on around. Have a seat. You can extend the legs out in front of you. Let's find that lift up. All right, I'm gonna roll down just to finish up. I'm gonna go into a couple rollovers. If you don't wanna do rollover, it's not good on your neck. You have anything with your neck or back, please don't do it. go into some bridging instead, okay? So when you lay down, bend the knees, do some bridging so we get spinal articulation if you don't want to do rollover or your body can't do rollover. Please listen to it, okay? Here we go. Exhale, draw the abs in, slowly roll down, palms press into the mat, abs in, bend the knees, extend the legs up if you're doing rollover with me. If not, feet on the ground. Inhale, lower the legs away from you. Look straight up to the ceiling. Exhale, legs come up over. They're just gonna hold here. Flex your feet, separate, and then slowly lower down. So we're doing a prep. First, roll down. Keep your head and shoulders down. You can really reach your arms long. Point your toes, lower, connect. Exhale, up, over. Hold here. Flex your feet. Make sure you're not on your neck. Separate the legs as you roll down. Head presses into the mat. Shoulders stay down. That's the big thing, is not letting our head and shoulders lift. This time I'm going to go up, over. Exhale. Flex the feet. Find the floor if you can. As long as you're not in your neck. Separate the legs. Slowly lower down, finding that hamstring stretch. Spinal articulation. Use your triceps, right? Those arm muscles we just spent some time on. Exhale, up, over. Use them. Let them help you. Flex your feet. Find the floor if you can. Separate your legs. Slowly melt down. Get that stretch. Ooh, all the way down. Point your toes one more time. Up and over. Flex and find the floor if you can. If not, you're doing your bridges. Slow, slow, slow. Melt it down. Point and lower. And hug your knees into your chest. So let's all hug our knees in. Rock a little side to side. Maybe draw circles around. Making sure our back's doing pretty good after that. It's a lot. It's a lot of work doing rollover. And just settle here. Take your knees and open your knees out and pull your knees up towards your armpits a little bit. And then rock side to side. Just settle into your low back here. And then if you can, slide your hands down, lift up your feet into happy baby. I'm just holding onto the outside of my arches and then rocking a little side to side. Finding that opening again into my back, into my hips. Breathe. Now bring the soles of the feet together and push open the knees. You can hold the ankles. Go ahead and bring the legs together. Lower the feet down. Stretch the legs out. Bring the arms up and back if you can. Find that integrity in your whole torso. Inhale, lift. Exhale, using our abs coming all the way up. And this time forward, you can flex your feet, stretch your back out here, guys. Stretch your hamstrings. Big breath. And carefully come all the way up. All right. Hope you guys had fun with me. Hope you did everything that your body needed, and you have a great day. Thank you. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.